You think about successful sports teams. Who goes to the Super Bowl? Who wins the World Series? These are the teams that have good plays, but more importantly, are able to execute on them because all of the expectations are communicated. We've got good attitudes, a reaffirmation of purpose and what we're here to do. And these are the overall messages related to policy and procedure and mission that we really need to be driving on. But one of the other things that we also like to do in the fire service a lot is we like to point fingers. We like to say, well, that's not my problem, that's somebody else's problem. And one of the things that Jocko Willink talks about is that within the military, this is also a tendency that if it's not rooted out, can take hold and can negatively impact an organization or a military unit's effectiveness. And what Jocko talks about that is very relatable to the fire service is that, you know, if you're in the military, you're going to have all the tanks and bombs and bullets and or tanks and airplanes and all that kind of stuff. But if nobody brings the bullets, you're still not going to win the war because you don't have everything that you need. And we can think about that within a fire service deployment on a structure fire also. You know, if you don't have the right number of engines and all of that kind of stuff, or if you get there and you don't have any water, you're still not going to be able to do the things that you set out to do. If you're not strong on your tactics and your strategies and all of those kinds of things, but instead of pointing fingers at somebody on your crew or another engine company, truck company, squad, EMS agency, whatever, if we're not holding each other accountable and understanding that compliance is where we all win and lose within the public safety space, this is a way that we are not going to get better because we're not really diving in and understanding the cause of our failure.